Liverpool launch. Double move for Crystal Palace stars. Marc Guéhi and Adam Wharton. As Arne Slot makes €115 million transfer statement. Liverpool manager Arne Slot has reportedly made a bold and ambitious move in the upcoming January transfer window, as the Merseyside Giants prepare to launch a double swoop for Crystal Palace duo Marc Guéhi and Adam Wharton. According to close sources around Anfield, Liverpool have tabled a €60 million bid for Guehi and an additional €55 million bid for Wharton, bringing the total potential deal to €115 million. A statement of intent that clearly signals Slot's determination to reinforce both defense and midfield as the season intensifies. This move, described by insiders as part of Slot's strategic rebuilding plan, could mark one of the most significant transfer operations in the Premier League's January window. The Dutch tactician has made no secret of his desire to modernize and refresh key areas of the team he inherited from Jurgen Klopp, blending young English talent with Liverpool's existing world-class core. A dual mission: strengthen defense and midfield. Arne Slot, who has already impressed with his attacking philosophy and high-energy pressing system, knows that maintaining balance and control in both defensive and midfield areas will be essential to competing for trophies this season. With Liverpool chasing Premier League glory and preparing for the Champions League knockout rounds, Slot has reportedly urged the club's hierarchy to support his long-term vision with major reinforcements. His analysis of the current squad highlighted two main weaknesses: a lack of depth in the central defense and the need for more ball retention and dynamism in midfield. That's where Marc Guéhi and Adam Wharton come in, two of Crystal Palace's brightest young talents who have already proven their quality in the Premier League. Guéhi, the commanding defender Liverpool need. At 24 years old, Marc Guéhi has developed into one of England's most reliable centre-backs. His combination of athleticism, calmness, and leadership makes him a natural successor to Liverpool's defensive legacy led by Virgil van Dijk. Slot sees Guehi as more than just a backup or rotation player. He views him as a central figure for Liverpool's future. The manager believes that with Van Dijk now in his 30s, it is time to introduce a new defensive leader who can anchor the team for years to come. Liverpool's €60 million bid reflects that belief. And while Crystal Palace are reluctant to sell, they are aware that such a substantial offer for a defender could be difficult to resist, especially if Guehi expresses a desire to move to a title-challenging club. Reports indicate that Liverpool scouts have been tracking Guehi for months, compiling detailed reports on his performances against top opposition. His ability to play out from the back, maintain composure under pressure, and organize his defense has impressed Slot, who considers him a perfect tactical fit. In interviews earlier this season, Slot hinted that Liverpool's defensive improvement would come through a mix of technical quality and leadership, rather than only physical strength. Guehi, known for his vocal presence and reading of the game, ticks every box. Wharton, the midfield prodigy ready for the big stage. While Guehi brings experience and authority, Adam Wharton represents the next generation of English midfielders, composed, creative, and tactically intelligent. At just 20 years old, Wharton has rapidly become one of the standout performers for Crystal Palace since his move from Blackburn Rovers earlier in 2024. His rise has been nothing short of meteoric. In a short period, Wharton established himself as the heartbeat of Palace's midfield, earning praise for his vision, ball control, and ability to dictate tempo, traits that have drawn comparisons to elite playmakers like Declan Rice and Rodri. Arne Slot has reportedly identified Wharton as the ideal partner for Alexis Mac Allister and Dominic Szoboszlai, believing that the young Englishman could provide balance between defensive cover and creative build-up. Liverpool's €55 million bid demonstrates how highly they rate Wharton, even though he is still developing. The Reds see him as a long-term investment, someone who can grow into a central role at Anfield over the next few seasons. Sources inside the club say Slot personally watched footage of Wharton's performances, particularly against Manchester United and Newcastle, and was impressed by his calmness, pressing intelligence, and mature decision-making. He plays with the mind of a 28-year-old, not a 20-year-old, one scout reportedly said. Slot's master plan: building for the next era. Since his arrival, Arne Slot has emphasized evolution rather than revolution. He respects the foundation laid by Klopp, but wants to build a team that can dominate possession, press with structure, and adapt tactically. This double bid for Guehi and Wharton reflects that philosophy. Instead of relying solely on experienced stars, Slot is targeting young, homegrown, and tactically flexible players who can develop under his system for years. Behind the scenes, Liverpool sporting director Richard Hughes and the club's transfer committee are said to be fully behind Slot's plan. Negotiations with Crystal Palace are already ongoing, though early reports suggest Palace will attempt to hold out for slightly higher fees, especially for Guehi. Palace manager Oliver Glasner considers both players vital to his project, but understands that the financial might and prestige of Liverpool may ultimately make it impossible to keep them if the players wish to move. Reaction from fans and pundits. News of Liverpool's ambitious double move has sparked widespread excitement among supporters and pundits alike. On social media, fans have praised the club's clear direction under Slot. Guehi and Wharton would be perfect, young, English, and built for the Premier League. Slot knows what he's doing, one fan wrote. Former Liverpool defender Jamie Carragher also weighed in, saying, Guehi has been outstanding for Palace, and Wharton looks like a player made for a top club. If Liverpool get both, they'll be setting themselves up for another decade of success. Sky Sports analyst Micah Richards described the move as smart business, noting that Liverpool's transfer focus seems to have shifted from reactionary signings to strategic long-term planning. Transfer negotiations. The numbers behind the deal. Marc Guéhi. Bid, €60 million. Adam Wharton. Bid, €55 million. Total package, €115 million contract length, expected. 5 years each. Wages, competitive but within Liverpool's balanced salary structure. Liverpool are reportedly willing to offer both players significant salary improvements and guaranteed playing opportunities. For Wharton, the chance to work under a progressive manager like Slot is said to be particularly appealing. While Guehi is excited by the prospect of playing alongside his England teammate Trent Alexander-Arnold and under the leadership of Van Dijk. Timeline and expectations. Talks between the two clubs are expected to accelerate in late November, giving Liverpool enough time to finalize terms before the January window officially opens. The Reds board hopes to complete at least one of the deals early to integrate the player into the squad before key fixtures in February. If both transfers are successful, it will represent Liverpool's biggest ever January spending spree, surpassing the famous double signing of Virgil van Dijk and Alisson Becker that transformed the club under Klopp. Final word. Slot's Liverpool enters a new era. Arne Slot's Liverpool is taking shape faster than many expected. With his first months already showing tactical cohesion, discipline, and creativity, the Dutch coach now wants to add the right personnel to elevate the squad's ceiling. By targeting Marc Guehi and Adam Wharton, Slot is not only addressing immediate needs, but also laying the groundwork for Liverpool's future. Both players are English, Premier League proven, technically gifted, and mentally strong. Exactly the type of footballers capable of thriving under the intense expectations of Anfield. As negotiations continue, the football world watches closely. Should Liverpool pull off this double signing, it would send a powerful message. The Reds are not just rebuilding, they are reloading for dominance.